Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
KUGAN CASSIUS IFL team in association with Mecklenburg Mobile. We're in Birmingham here for bragging rights. Well, strong contender for fight of the year.
Unbelievable fight. Great night. Full and actually still going now. Andy Keats against Jordan Cook having a tear up in there. Just one of those nights where all the fights just gelled, and you had Ogogo losing, you had Sean Davis in a great fight, Gavin Eggington was epic. It's just a brilliant night.
Did you expect that kind of fight between Gavin and
Not
Eggington?
really, no. I mean, look, Sam Eggington always forces the pace, so he makes you fight. So even, you know, people whose styles are less entertaining than others end up having a good fight with Sam Eggington. And you know, Frankie is probably one of the things you could criticise him about over the years is not fighting like that. I mean, I've never seen him throw so many punches, and Sam made him do it. You know, Frankie showed huge amount of nuts in that fight. Got hurt to the body. You know, he come back, he hit Sam with absolutely everything. And that 6th round was one of the best rounds we've ever seen. I mean, it was a brilliant fight. Love to do it again. Love to do it again.
Spent a lot of time on the ropes, Frankie Gavin.
Yeah, well, that was his downfall.
Yeah, but countering at every opportunity, apart from obviously that 8th round.
Yeah.
But Sam Eggington's relentlessness a little bit too much in the end for Frankie.
I think so. It was just the pressure, non-stop. You know, Frankie hit him with everything, and if you can't hurt him, hitting him with those shots, then you're going to struggle because it's going to come on top, and that's what it did. Frankie stayed on the ropes, but you know, in the 6th round he stayed on the ropes a lot and come back with unbelievable counters. So, you know, 8th round he got hit with a big body shot and it was enough. But a great fight, and two great lads, you know. And this is what I'm saying. A loss doesn't always signify. I mean, I said in the press conference that it'd be tough to see a way back for these guys from here. When you have a fight like that, it's exactly the opposite. So, you know, maybe you could be critical of Frankie not fighting, you know, perhaps like he used to, but what you have done is people turning around saying, wow, what a fighter Frankie Gavin, what an effort, what a set of nuts. Let's see it again, let's see him again. So, you know, he can come again, and a big win for Sam Eggington.
Moving forward for both of these fighters, obviously Frankie will want to take a little bit of time out, but probably maybe have a fight before you look to do that again?
Yeah, we could do it again. I mean, look, you know, from one side, probably Sam will say, look, I just stopped him in the 8th round. Why have we got to do it again? And from the other side, it was really good. So people want to see it again. We'll see. You know, Sam's very young. He's still learning. Frankie, you know, he talks about going to 140. You know, don't forget he didn't make the check weigh for 147. He would have made 147, but the board felt like, you know, it was too much for him to lose late on. So I feel for him a little bit in that respect, because he would have made the weight, and that's how he makes the weight. But at the same time, the board, you know, have made a decision based on health and safety. So I'm pleased it was a great fight, and you know, I'm very proud of both fighters. It's quite difficult for me because
I
didn't even feel any emotion. Like, it wasn't like, oh, go on. It's quite. I never really like matching the guys together, but when you get a fight like that, you know, it's brilliant.
So you're going to ask for 200 grand for the Garcia fight now?
I know, at least. Banter.
Yeah. Upset tonight, and it is an upset. Obviously not on Craig Cunningham's behalf and his team, but people look at that as a huge upset that he had to be retired from corner. Can you just explain? Do you know what actually happened in the corner?
I think he was getting double vision or something like that, which obviously is a worry. But listen, you can't take anything away from Craig Cunningham. He, you know, knocked down. He was repeatedly hurting him. Ogogo showed big heart as well to come back in the fight. You know, he was out in that round, come back, started winning rounds after that, but he never really seemed to recover from getting hurt early on. And maybe a lack of experience. You know, maybe wanting to get involved when he should have boxed him a little bit more. But you know, take nothing away from Craig Cunningham. It was a massive win for him, massive.
I think he's looking for you actually. He
said,
I've got to talk to you.
I said to him before, you know,
mate.
One thing about Peggy is, John Pegg, like, they took that fight like that. You know, and he was a big underdog in that fight. I said to him, listen, you win that fight, you're going to be in some big fights, and he will be now. So listen, he's probably changed his life tonight, Craig Cunningham. It's a massive win for him. But that's what boxing's all about, taking opportunities, you know, when you believe you can do it.
Well done, Sean Davis tonight.
Good win. Yeah, I had Eggington-Gavin just nicking it, to be honest with you, which I told Sean Davis's team. I don't think they quite agree with me, but I did just. And again, Paul Eggington-Gavin took the fight at about a week's notice. And again, he is a lovely, lovely man, and he will be given opportunities again to come again. He was in a great fight. He took it at late notice, and we will certainly have him back on our shows and help him build up. There's Craig Cunningham over there.
Craig!
Oh, really? Push it up to him.
You were looking for him.
I was looking for you. Is it Craig Cunningham or Craig David?
No, we haven't none of that. Get it all.
Well done, mate. It was a great win. Great win.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. You've got all the chances now.
So I just need.
Are you going to move to 154?
Yeah, we've already been there. We only come back up for this fight.
What about that?
Huh?
I want bigger now. So, no, but so you're moving down from middleweight, yeah? Oh, you won't be needing it.
Oh, I will. I'll take the bout, man.
No, it's good, mate.
We only come back up because you offered a good fight.
Oh,
So we finally got in there.
No, it was a massive win. I said to Peggy that at the end of the day, he was a big favourite, but experience-wise, you know. I mean,
You can't roll double six if you don't roll the
don't
fucking
matter to
doors.
me. You know what I mean? I just want to get in there and fight for big titles.
All right, mate.
Cheers.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
yeah?
Appreciate
See you
that.
next time.
We was a little bit off the incentive.
Don't worry, we'll help you out, Peggy. I'm sure you made enough money tonight. You had about 8 fighters on the bill. Fuck you now.
Huge news, December 10th, Carrier fight will challenge for the world title against Lewis
Yeah,
Conception.
I'm so pleased. I mean,
That's a difficult fight as well.
yeah, Conception is one of the top fighters in world boxing, 2-weight world champion. Just beat Kono in Japan. It's a really tough fight, but there's no easy fights at super flyweight. You know, you've got Gonzalez, Quadras, Conception, another geezer, Ancanas, the Filipino, who just beat Arroyo. Listen, mate, my boxing knowledge is off the chain.
Yeah, it wants to
It
be,
is,
no.
and it's a very, very, very tough fight. But you know, Cal was one of my first signings of, you know, the boys from the GB turning over. He's had 20 fights now. He's 100% ready. I feel like he's at the absolute peak that he can be, and I believe on December 10th, Cal Yafar will become world champion. And that's the kind of thing you need to make boxing in Birmingham. Everyone keeps pulling me up and saying Birmingham.
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 Yeah, Birmingham. That's the sort of thing you need to make Birmingham boxing great, to bring world titles here, you know. I mean, that was an epic night for Birmingham tonight. And yeah, huge fight for Yafai.
Right, you know what I'm going to ask you. Did you just want to tell us something without me actually having to ask you?
You get some news on Monday or Tuesday. It's good and bad news. I won't go into it too much, but it's been these last 2 weeks have been fucking brutal. So yeah, I won't go into it now, but you know.
Just give us a gist of what you mean, or
No, just.
is this one of this good and bad news?
There's good and bad news, yeah, but there's still things going on at the moment, but you'll hear on Monday or Tuesday.
Are you working on this tomorrow?
I'm working on it fucking every second of every day. That's what I do. I get up in the morning, I knock my bollocks out all day. I get home, I put the kids to sleep, I knock my bollocks out all night, and then you know what I do? I wake up again and do exactly the same again.
All right, obviously, I know you told me it earlier on. No, you told me what's going on.
Yeah.
But can you make any comment on what's going on with the WBA?
No, the WBA issued a statement on Monday or Tuesday. So, but there's so much going on. When everything's said and done, we'll sit down and we'll have a proper chat about it.
What, one of our hour-long specials?
No.
Are you available next week?
No, I'm not actually.
When are you not available from?
Tuesday, Wednesday, might have a couple of days.
Don't go anywhere without
Okay, maybe I have to be
a
on the
big
phone.
sit down.
Alright.
All right. Have you got anything else you want to add? It's all about Monaco now.
Monaco. We've got 3 weeks till Monaco. Wow. Do you know we've done September 10th, Brooke Golovkin, September the 24th. Oh no, then we had the show in London. When was that? September.
That was the end of September 29th.
No.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah. So September 10th, we're in Brooke Golovkin in London. September 24th, Colinares. September the 29th.
Yeah, I think it is.
York Hall in London. October the 1st, Germany, cleverly Bremer. October the 7th, Burns against Relic. October the 15th, we're in Liverpool with Bellew against Flores. October the 22nd, we were in Birmingham tonight. That's 7 weeks, more or less, on the spin. Mate, my marriage is in tatters.
You should not really go 2 weeks without having a show.
We're doing it now. But listen, the show in Monaco is worth about 4 weeks, so leave it out, son.
Eddie M, thanks for talking to IFL TV, and yeah, Monday.
Yep. Well, no, Tuesday probably.
Which will probably mean like a week on Monday.
Yeah, probably.
All right, go and have a night off. Go and have a bit of Sunday lunch.
Driving home now with you back to Essex. It's going to take about 3.5 hours. I'll get in at about 4 in the morning. My kids will jump on me at 6:30, and then the phone will be going all day.
Do you know how many people got sympathy for you right now?
That many.
Cheers.